Yo, what is going on, guys? We're here, Madden 20, my league, my rules, episode number 8. Guys, we just did a lot of things. We did a lot of things. I don't know if they were good or bad. So first off, we're gonna go over to the Vikings. I was gonna be on the Dolphins, but I changed my mind. I want to show you guys the Vikings now. So, remember what you saw with the Vikings last week or last episode? This is them now. So, like I said, we're blowing up the Vikings. We blew them up. We completely blew them up. We're in a complete rebuild mode for the Vikings. Like I predicted, they have a lot of money in cap now, but I think we're gonna save that for the future. We're not gonna do it for now. We're gonna tank. We're gonna do bad. Just to show you what we did. Focus mainly on the Vikings. Player, those are just position swaps. Those weren't actual fucking additions. Relax, guys. So the first thing we did was we traded Jordan Jenkins to the Cardinals. I think you guys saw that on video. The next thing we did was we traded Nigel Bradham. Oh no, we traded Stephon Diggs and Anthony Barr to the Eagles for Nigel Bradham, a first and a second. That's a lot. I mean, you're thinking of the value of two players. And yeah. So we got Nigel Bradham to the Vikings. Just because they need a linebacker now. It was basically Nigel Bradham, Anthony Barr, and a second for Stephon Diggs and Stephon Diggs for a first. That's how I looked at that trade as. And I think that's I think that was the best choice there. Got a lot of value out of that. And I think that's probably the most even thing that you're going to be able to get as of right now. The next thing we did, Harrison Smith to the 49ers in exchange for a second and Sean Dion Hamilton. Only because Sean Dion Hamilton is deep in that depth chart. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's next. Shit. No, I lied. Just for a second. Because Harrison Smith is a little old. He's not going to be worthy of a first. But a second, you know what you're getting out of a player like that. Sean Dion Hamilton we traded for Xavier Rhodes. That makes a little more sense. And a fifth. So we got Sean Dion Hamilton and a fifth for Xavier Rhodes. Only because Xavier Rhodes is a little older. He's not worth a fifth. He's not worth like a second. He's not worth like a second or a third. But a player and a fifth seems very optional. Sean Dion Hamilton's deep in that depth chart for the Vikings, for the Redskins, so he can now be a starter, as we'll get to that in a second as to why he'll be a starter. Then we traded Adam Thielen to the Dolphins, who are now also going to be getting Allen Robinson. So they're completely revamping that wide receiver core over there. Because we're going, like I said, we're going all in on Josh Rosen this year. And if he cannot prove himself that he's good, then we move on. But anywho, so yeah, we got Adam Thielen and a fourth for a third and Preston Williams. I don't know why it's done like that. Preston Williams is a wide receiver that was deep in that depth chart too, so getting rid of him. Adding Thielen and a second. That's a next year's second too. So, yeah. The Bills had a backup left tackle in their depth chart, so we got him. He was a 74 scheme fit on the Vikings for Eric Kendricks and a third. I thought that was a reasonable trade because this guy I think was like a second round pick for them. So Eric Kendricks and a third to the Bills. And we're going to move Eric Kendricks to the right outside because Volshawn Joseph, I really liked him. And I really want him to try and develop on the Bills, but he was not developing at all. So we're putting Eric Kendricks there to take that spot. And then we traded Everson Griffin to the Chargers to replace Melvin Ingram, who either retired or regressed a lot because he's not on the team anymore. I think I let him go. For Kendrick Bourne and a sixth. Yeah. Kendrick Bourne is 6. So we don't need to. We got young wide receivers that are scheme fits, so we don't need to worry about drafting. So we're good there. And the last trade, Linval Joseph for a fifth and Equinemius St. Brown. So as you can see, it's a bunch of young wide receivers now. They're not scheme fits. Fuck, I thought they were close to scheme fits or something like that I traded for them. But I mean, 75, 75, 73. Not the worst. They do have a quarterback problem, but that's fine because we don't plan on winning a lot of games with the Vikings this year. We got a lot of young players that we're going to develop and make this team better. Luvu was a right outside line, was a linebacker who could have replaced, who had the traits that we could put him in and replace for Everson Griffin. We got a whole new linebacking core. This is a whole completely different team. Completely different team than we originally looked at. They have a ton of cap space. They have a lot of draft capital. 2 firsts, 2 seconds this year. And then a first and 3 seconds next year and 2 thirds. A lot of draft capital. Gonna completely rebuild this team. And yeah. Definitely not looking at a quarterback this year though, because they didn't win. They won too many games, so they're picking too high in order for us to get a quarterback. Because I think the quarterback's gonna fall to the Steelers. So that's what we're looking at. Unless I don't want to trade anything else. Like I was thinking maybe trade Mason Rudolph and swap firsts, which isn't the worst idea, but I'm giving Mason Rudolph 1 more year. Might as well. Because he's in the last year of his rookie deal. Give him 1 more year. I'm going to go back over to the Dolphins. As like I said, we're going all in on Rosen. Because, I mean, 77 gives you decent amount of playability at quarterback. I mean, you got the accuracy, you got the throw power. You should be able to play pretty good with a team like this. And we're going to be getting Allen Robinson right now. I'm going to advance the week, actually. And then we're going to do the draft. But we're advancing the week. We should be getting Allen Robinson. We did give him a little bit more money, so we should take it if he holds out. There we go. Oh, we also got Jaquiski Tart, Ronald Lee, Renal Hodgerville. I forgot I spent money on those guys. But yeah, so now you can see we're more of a complete team now. We got 3 wide receivers. You could even argue 4 with Jakeem Grant. One thing is that he's very small. 96 speed, though. The little secret weapon there. We could even put him at running back. Didn't we get away putting Jakeem Grant at running back? I mean, but let's just see what overall he goes to. Just say we move him to running back. He's an 82. So might as well keep him there. He'll be usable. I mean, he probably would not play for being a wide receiver 4, so we'll leave it at that. And then we got Jaquiski Tart there. This team looks really good. This team should have success this year. And we gotta move. I forgot about this. We gotta move Cameron Hayward to left end. Forgot I did that. So, the problem with the Falcons is that both these dudes are so expensive and on 3-year deals that we can't even trade them anywhere. And we can't even cut them either. We're just going to have to let these 2 play on the Falcons for the rest of their careers and regress a lot. That's it. So, I mean, the Falcons are not going to win anytime soon. But that's what we got to do. It's our only option. I'm going to look one more time at some free agency. Don't think anyone needs to be signed here. I mean, James White is available. Justin Houston. Like, I could fill the voids, but, like, they all want ridiculous contracts. Justin Houston I really want on a team, though. And I'm actually going to figure that out right now. I think we found our destination here. I think we found our location. Oh. Oh, shit, I forgot Cam Newton went to, I forgot we signed him to the Steelers. But we're still going to draft a quarterback. That's besides the point. So let's go here. Justin Houston over to the Panthers, I think makes the most sense. Looking at it that way. Because we can easily just move into another end spot. Because if you look here, they have problems at the ends. They only got Quan Short. Brendan Butler, nah. Worst case scenario, you can move Justin Houston to right outside. If that doesn't work out. So, win-win. completely forgot that we signed Cam Newton to the Steelers. So that means we're going to release Big Ben. 70 overall. He's actually the lowest overall quarterback in this room now. Save $7 million, cutting him. And I think that's where we stand right now. We're still going to draft that quarterback, as it is Mason Rudolph's last year in his rookie deal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. So we can let him go too. Cam Newton's only on a 1-year deal, so we can let him go after this year too. We can have this rookie develop. And yeah, that's where we stand there. Kind of home for James White. He's going to go to the Cardinals. On a 3 for 15. 3 might be a little too much, but whatever. And I think that's going to be it. I mean, I could go for Jayon Brown here. We're paying too much for our linebackers already. Could go Greg Olsen. But that might be too much too. I don't know. I think we're okay with where we are right now. We could sign free agents after the draft. Because most of these guys are old and normal devs, and you know I don't like normal devs. So I'm gonna switch over to the Raiders. It is now draft time. So they have the first overall pick. I haven't really thought about what they're gonna do with that first overall pick yet. We're gonna pause the draft and take a look at everything before we do that. So, league signings. In case you didn't know, a quick little recap. We got Trent Williams over to the Broncos. Dalvin Cook went to the Chiefs. Keanu Neal on the Bucks. DeForest Buckner ended up going to the Cardinals. Did Tack go to the Colts too? Yeah. So DeForest Buckner and Tack went to the Colts as a nice little duo. Chris Harris went over to the Dolphins. Dolphins made a lot of moves also, getting Allen Robinson. They had the cap space. Might as well. Might as well go all in, man. On one final year, the final push. You can see the signings here. Tevin Coleman over to the Patriots is actually pretty cool. Vernon Hargreaves is going to be the new slot receiver over there. Jacksonville. Alright, so yeah. It's now draft time. The first overall pick. I have no clue what we're doing with it. Didn't even think the Raiders would be the first overall pick. It's not letting me pause the draft. There we go. Pause draft. So let's just take a look at this draft here. Let's take a look at the board. As we got there's a lot of speed rushers here. I mean, take a look at our team needs. See what we're working with. We did scouting this year, so we can see the people for once. Vic Beasley's a 76. Was he even productive this year? Was he even productive in that 1 year with us? 4.5 sacks. He actually did worse than normal. Just got a lot of tackles for loss, but they don't count the tackles for loss in previous years. Did get an interception. Not sure where that came from. But regardless, as a pass rusher, he did lack what we normally need out of him. We do have Clelin Ferrell and Melvin Ingram, so don't really need Vic Beasley anymore. Pretty sure we signed Melvin Ingram to a 2-year. Yeah, and we have Clelin Ferrell in 2 more years. So do we need another speed rusher here? I don't think so, but there's nothing ever wrong with too many speed rushers, honestly. Let me take a look at this draft here. You can never go wrong with speed rushers, man. But a wide receiver at the first overall pick? A 4.38 guy, too? Oof. We could get a corner, too. Dion Whitehead, who looks amazing as well. Oh, it's going to be between one of these 4 people. I just don't know who it's going to be. Let's look at our wide receiver core. Yeah, 82, 78, 72. Don't really have the best wide receiver core. Got 2 good running backs. Corner game looks really good. Darryl Roy's a 79 and 26, so he will probably be an 85 by the end of this year. James Joseph will probably be a 90 by the end of this year, too. I think we got that wide receiver with the first overall pick. Was not expecting this, but we need someone to elevate our game, elevate our offense. And we're going to get Sean Wooten. 4.38 40 at the combine. Let's take him. First overall pick. He's a 75. Hidden dev. 94 speed and excel. 91 jumping, too. That's pretty good. Was the first overall pick worthy? No, but we have 2 first-round picks for a reason. Next up, the Cincinnati Bengals with the 2nd overall pick. Looking at their team here. Do we need that edge rusher? No, we don't need the edge rushers. Could go with the corner as Nickel Roby Coleman. I believe we signed him to a... Did we sign him to a 2 or a 1? Don't remember. We signed him to a 3. What's wrong with me? Got Trevor Williams too. I'm pretty sure we signed him long term. Maybe we trade this pick back. I mean, let me look at the board here. We don't need ends. Do we need linebackers? Because there's 3 really good 4-3 linebackers right there. I forgot which team it was, but it was one team that had a plethora of linebackers. I mean, we got Chris right here who's star dev 72. So he'll develop. I mean, we got Jamie Collins here who's 31. So we could draft one of those linebackers. Could draft that outside linebacker specifically. He's only on a 1-year deal too. So I think we get that outside linebacker. I think we'll get him. I think we'll get Leon Connor, who had 30 bench reps. Holy shit. Yeah, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get Leon Connor out of I mean, we could get Bart, but he's a middle linebacker, and just moving him would get rid of the scheme fit. And this guy's already not a scheme fit. So I think we're just gonna get Leon Connor. That fucking 30 reps too. It's a 71. A little slow, but 76 blocks and 82 strength. He should be able to get off blocks quick. I'll take it. Giants, we do need a replacement for Alec Ogletree, so it's going to be one of those middle linebackers. Just a question of who. For their scheme, it's Bart Lamontagne. I'm not even know how to pronounce that. Or Anthony Craig. Anthony Craig is slow at a 4.7. He ran a 4.64. I think we're going to go with Bart here. Bart Lamontagne for that 3rd overall pick. Who's a 76. Hidden dev as well. So 3 straight hidden devs. I wish he was a little faster. But, I mean, everything else. Greens everywhere. 88 excel, I guess, makes up for it. But there we go. Finally, the Giants draft a linebacker in the 1st round. What do you know? It's about time. Next up is the Dolphins. Dolphins need they need that left guard. I think that's really it here. Looking at the rest of this team. They could go with the left outside. They could go safety. Was their corner game bad? I didn't even look at their corners because there's that good corner that's still available there. They have an 80 in Quincy Wilson and Nickerson. I mean, pretty sure we have Chris Harris on a 1-year. He's 32. Let me just double check this. Yeah, we got Chris Harris on a 1-year. Not sure how much is left in Xavier Howard's deal. He's an 85 though. He's 28. Let me just see what his deal is here because I'm thinking this corner. Oh, he's got plenty left in his deal. Quincy Wilson, I did sign to a short-term cheap deal. Actually, no, I think I signed to a long-term cheap deal. If I remember correctly. I did. I gave him a long-term cheap deal. So I think we'll ignore the corner. I mean, the offensive lineman might be a bit of a reach. D-tackle's a little low in overall. We could get someone for Cam Hayward's replacement in the future. Because Cam Hayward's only on a 1-year and he's old. Ah, we don't really have anyone, though. We could get Anthony Craig and move him to the left. He's a run-stopper scheme. What's our scheme for left outsides? Because, I mean, we did have Michael Kendricks, who's old. He is a run-stopper. That would fit the scheme, so we can move him out there. We have Taco Charlton. No, Taco Charlton's our edge rusher. We have him in there for the scheme. So yeah, I think we'll go with Anthony Craig here. Move him to the left outside, and he could be our run stopper on the outside there. He's a 73. Not a bad pick. 80 block shot, 82 speed. Got okay finesse moves, so I mean, worst case scenario, we can develop him towards the outside. No big deal. The Atlanta Falcons. And we already know. I think we just gotta help out Matt Ryan while the window is there. It's not really. I mean, we do need an edge. We need an edge, and there's 2 edge guys available, so we gotta go with one of them. Let's see. What's the... He's a speed rusher? Neither of these guys are scheme fits as speed rusher? How? Well, what's the scheme fit for right end? Power rusher. What's the scheme fit for left end? If the scheme fit for left end is speed rusher, then we should be good. Left end is speed rusher. Okay, so we could get either one of these guys. Kind of want to go with the faster player because we did just lose tax. So we do got to make up for him. This guy's B+. They both have B+ finesse move. 475. 475. 27 reps. 29 reps. We're going to go Brian Aguayo here. 75 overall. 82 speed. 86 excel. 80 finesse move. It's a good pick. Moving to the left. We'll be good. Next up, we got the San Fran 49ers. And, you know, they have depth at wide receiver, but they don't have, like, a pure number 1, this is our guy wide receiver. They also need a linebacker. They also need a corner. Kella Witherspoon, 77. How many... God, my phone's always vibrating every video. He's got 3 years on his deal. Do we have any backups? I think we got Richard Sherman on a we do have Richard Sherman on a franchise tag, so we do need to get a corner. And I did see a corner in the draft, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Deion Whitehead. Freak of nature here. This is gonna be a great pick for them. 77, number 3 in true talent. 95 speed, 77 man. 90 excel. That's a great pick, and he's a scheme fit. Beautiful pick. We'll be the starter by next season. Jacksonville. Jacksonville's in a pretty good spot too. I think they just need to we got a lot of weapons for Nick Foles. Got a couple good tight ends. Got a good running back. Got a couple good receivers. Defense looks really nice. So, like, look at this, man. Oh my God, 3 good corners, 4 good corners. I don't know, Jimmy Ward is our safety. He's a 74. Jeez, not sure what happened there. I really don't know who to pick here for the. I mean, we could go with the elusive back here, Tyrus Maxwell. I think we are gonna go with the elusive back and Tyrus Maxwell. We could go the tight end. Tight ends are 4.54. Hang on a sec. Brandon Dillard ran a 4.54. Oh, this changes everything. What's O'Shaughnessy? 83 speed. How many years left? 3 more. Yeesh. That's not good. But we have a really shitty second running back. And, like, how often do they use the second running back in their system here? Do they just roll with Fournette? If they just roll with Fournette, then I think we just go with the tight end. Oh, yeah, they just roll with Fournette. Sometimes, like, you'll see the second running back in a lot of reps. Tight end looks really good in this scheme. I think we go, I think we get this tight end. Never thought I'd draft a tight end for the Jaguars, but here we are. That guy's probably number 1 in true talent, in all honesty. He looks really good. Bernard Dillard. 10th in true talent, drafted at 7. 86 speed. 79 excel. That right there is a good pick. 75 break tackle, too. Time for the first quarterback to come off the board here. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, we're going to take Wyatt McKinley. I mean, he is a scrambler. It is unfortunate that he's a scrambler. But that's okay. That's okay. This guy looks amazing. And that's going to be the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers right there. He's a 73. 24th in true talent, drafted at 8. 92 throw power, 84 short, 88 speed. Oof. I want to use this guy in a playoff game. He has Mason Rudolph's number 2. So that's probably going to change. And now we got the Buffalo Bills, who had a very disappointing season, to say the least. So, I mean, we got our number 1 running back. We got our tight end of the future. We don't have a wide receiver of the future. Those are all old guys, so I think we go with the wide receiver of the future here. In Darian Marshall. Where do we go, Douglas Carney? Shit. I think we go... Oh. Yeah. We go Darian Marshall. Not even a thought. Number 8th in true talent, drafted at 9. Another hidden dev. We got hidden dev after hidden dev here. It's a much better draft than last year. This guy's amazing. Should fill the hole of John Brown. Like, immediately, actually. Because John Brown's probably slow now. It's the Redskins. Who have probably the most overall well-built team right now. Like, look at this team. They have a good receiving core, 2 good running backs, quarterback. Tight ends are way better than every other team. Good O-line, and the defense is stellar. Defense is really good. It's like, I don't even know what to do here. You know? I mean, somehow this guy's a scheme fit. Wait, did we change schemes? Did I not even notice? Did we get a new coach and change schemes? Was I not paying attention? Oh shit, we did. Oh shit, we did. I do not feel like changing back. We could just move Jonathan Allen to D-tackle. And we could draft that dude. I didn't even notice we changed schemes. No, wait a minute. We have Tay Reynolds. Right? Yeah, we have Tay Reynolds. And Montez Sweat. No, we gotta change the scheme back. We gotta change it back. I don't know why. I don't know why I changed to a 4-3. It's close. It's not exactly what we need, but it's close enough. So anywho. Now that we have a correct scheme, looking at the team, we don't really need anything. We really don't need anything. Should we just go best player available here? Which in this case is still a scheme fit somehow. I mean, we could go the wide receiver. But I mean, I don't want to go the running back. We could go O-line. O-line's always helpful. I think that might be the move. Considering that we don't have a lot of O-linemen. We can move to left guard or left tackle. Because Eric Flowers is not the best. So we'll go Jonathan Harrington. 73 is the first normal dev in the draft, but 73 is already better than 2 of the O-linemen. It's a good pick. Alright, now we got the Vikings, who have a couple picks, and 1 coming up, and 1 right now. So let's see here. In my opinion, we just lost a running back, but we did just... Didn't we just draft someone in the... No, we didn't draft him in the first round last year. We got wide receivers for the Vikings. I just showed you guys about that earlier. I mean, we have this Chansey dude who is 95 speed. That you cannot ignore. So we're in a bit of a hole here. I mean, we could get a new corner, as we don't have a lot of corners right now. This guy's fast. Trent Lane. I think we'll go with him. 76, number 9 true talent. Great pick. 95 speed, 77 zone. Apparently our scheme is different now, as For what reason? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure Mike Zimmer likes his zone schemes. I'll be in order to... Yeah, okay. We'll have to fix the scheme after this. This is the Panthers, who are in need of a quarterback right now. So all they got is Will Grier. But we paid Christian McCaffrey a shit ton of money. So, was it worth it at the end of the day? I don't know, man. These quarterbacks are way too high, way too much of a reach right now. So we might have to hold off on one. As we could get the next Luke Kuechly here in Jamarian Oliver. I don't know how many years left we have of Kuechly. That might be something we have to work on. I mean, Will Grier's been in the system a long time. He should know what he's doing out there. Luke, let me take a look at him. Yeah, he's in his last year. I think that's the right move here. I think we draft the linebacker. Prepare for the next step. We're going to take Jamarian Oliver. 74 hidden dev. Right in the middle of the pack pick. 87 speed. 76 zone. Wow, this really is the next Luke Kuechly. My God. He's good. LA Rams are on the clock. And we do need the O-line help. There isn't really any good O-linemen right now. I mean, we need help everywhere. That's super honestly. Rams are they're in a tough spot here. Their O-line isn't the worst in the league, so that's a good thing. Moving to their defense, though, they need that right end. Aaron Donald can't do it all himself. They need a corner, too, though. There was a good corner. There was a good O-lineman. So, I mean, there was this dude here. Not a scheme fit, though. So, I mean, we could get John Van Dyke. Corners, scheme doesn't really matter for corners. I think we do get John Van Dyke here. I think this is the move. 74 hidden. That's a good pick. 93 speed, 77 zone. 16-man coverage is a little low, yeah, but hidden dev trait automatically makes up for it. Next up, we got Denver Broncos, who got a 72 overall Drew Lock. I'm still concerned about Deshaun Hamilton. If you didn't know, I might have said it last video. Deshaun Hamilton did not play good last year. Played all 16 games, was suited up in the lineup, and finished with 3 catches for 17 yards. So I don't know what happened there. They do need a linebacker, Josie Jewell. Oh, what happened to... Oh no! Where's Justin Hollins? I guess we moved on. What are you gonna do? Guess I didn't realize that he wasn't signed. He was probably in a contract year. So I mean, we do need help there then. Perry Clausen's a bit of a reach there. I don't want to draft him if I don't have to. So, man, we got a bit of a situation here. I'm stretching it out a little here, going this far back. Could get Daniel Perkins. Like I said, this guy was an absolute monster. But I don't know if we need a D tackle. If we need a D tackle, we'll get him. So we have Tim Jernigan, who is an 80 overall, yes, but 5 mil. How old is he? Not Drew Lock. How old is Jernigan? Not Shaq Lawson. God damn it. 28, so we could re-sign him. It's not even that bad. He probably won't even regress that much. So, I think we should go... Brian Cleveland? It's not... One of these two, maybe. Terrell Harris. Wow, he looks good. Oh my god. Please tell me we need an outside linebacker that could maybe replace Von Miller in the future. They got Bradley Chubb. What's Von Miller sitting at right now? He's a 91 contract year. I think it's perfect. I think it's a perfect pick if we get him. So we don't have depth there. We could put him on the outs. We could put him behind Von Miller. Learn a year behind Von Miller. Oof. Oof. Let's do that. Terrell Harris. 78. Number 1 in true talent. 80. Dude. Best pick in the draft. Well, obviously it was the best pick in the draft. It was number 1 overall in true talent. That is perfect. Broncos just, wow. Stole the draft with this pick. Unreal. My opinion, the Vikings are in a very good spot here. The reason why is because now they took that guy. I think we could confidently take Daniel Perkins here, who had an unreal combine. Look at this, man. Unreal. You gotta take him. Daniel Perkins. Who's a 75, number 11 in the draft. Wow. Aaron Donald 2.0, maybe? Good speed, good power move, good block shed, good strength. Decent hit power, too. Next up is the Tennessee Titans. I don't even know what their team needs are here. Team looks pretty good, actually. We could go one of those other D tackles because Daquan Jones is an older dude at age 29. Terrell Casey still has a few years left if I'm not mistaken. Right? 2 years left. That much money. Probably not worth going for. We could get a... Oh, no, this guy. Geo Moore. 78. Star Dev after 1 year. Maybe move him up to the number 2. Screw Adam Humphries. A.J. Brown, too. They got a good receiving core. The Titans. Anywho. We could go corner, as Malcolm Butler is old. But I don't know who our corners are here. Or who are available. That's what I mean. Because, I mean, Javonte Morris is still there. We could go Antoine Ingram here. I think it's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go Antoine Ingram. So we do need a new corner. 6'2", 4.44 speed. 71 normal. Not the worst pick. Probably the worst pick so far. But still pretty good pick. As he's 91 speed, 91 excel. Should be good. We'll be able to replace Malcolm Butler eventually. Detroit Lions are on the clock. I don't know. Did we get Marvin Jones back from them? No, we didn't. So we may need a corner, as Kenny Golladay might be in a contract year, if I'm not mistaken. Or did we sign Kenny Golladay long term? Got Kenny Golladay on a long term. Okay. We do need a third wide receiver, though, as 70 overall is not going to cut it. Especially for someone like Matthew Stafford, who's a little older. He's going to need all the help he can get. And I'm looking immediately at Douglas Carney here. As we don't need a speed rusher. We got Trey Flowers. Do we need an outside linebacker? Maybe we get Brian Cleveland. I mean, I think I'd rather take the receiver in terms of who will probably impact the team more. So we already have someone over there. I mean, we don't really have a left outside. It's a run stopper scheme. Is there anyone that looks good? Run stopper. If not, we'll move to that. Yeah. Not really. So I think we're going to take that receiver. Well, this guy has A's across the board. He's projected late second. Nonetheless, though, I think this guy's the safer option here. With the B's across the board. Projected late first. 73 hidden. I like the pick. 91 speed, 95 excel. I mean, he's not a slot just yet. He's close to a slot guy. He'll be able to play in the slot. The Texans are on the clock. And looking at their team here, what are we working with? See, ever since I brought up the XP sliders, I'm looking at O-linemen, and I'm like, you know, O-line's okay. O-line is okay. We got 2 superstar corners. And we got Lonnie Johnson, who's a 74 normal. Eek. I don't know how I feel about that. They need a safety looking at Tashawn Gibson. I did see a safety that was high up on the board just now. So I think we're going to go ahead and get him. Well, we do need a running back, don't we? Well, what's the running back situation looking like in Houston? Who do we have? I don't even know. Got Jordan Howard and Duke Johnson. Pretty sure we signed Jordan Howard long term. Right? So, I mean... yeah, we did. Okay, never mind. I don't want to draft that running back then. So we should go to safety. Is how I see it. Because Gibson is a little older. Not gonna be there much longer. I'm gonna take this guy here, Matthew Cochran. Oh, he looks good. And he is good. 17th true talent drafted, 18th hidden dev again, 80 hit power, 88 speed. It's gonna be Seattle. Team is also in really good shape, but they did lose too many games, which is a big concern to me. We got Coleccio Assembly here, which I guess we were gonna move to center. Guess that was the plan the whole time. Not sure why we didn't. Maybe because I forgot. Honestly. There we go. Got Cohen. AB's needy. We got a good receiving core. Defensive side of the ball. Do need that left outside linebacker. Shaquem Griffin, honestly, not developing. He's the one-arm bandit, but let's be real here. Scheme is run stopper. Of course. Pass coverage on that side of the ball, too. Corners look okay. Maybe we just get linebacker. I mean, Patrick Harden here is the scheme fit. But I don't think we need him. Do we even need him? Like honestly. I mean, we have such a good D-line. It's Jaron Reed. What's Jaron Reed's situation here? 1-year deal. We could put Chris Jones back in his D-tackle position, his natural position. And then draft this dude. I think it's the move, actually. I think it's what we do. Patrick Harden, scheme fit. Number 5 in true talent. 81 speed, 80 finesse move. There we go. Put Chris Jones back at his spot. Works out great. We could probably trade that dude. Already forgot his name. What was his name? Probably trade Jaron Reed. Or, maybe even just cut him. Nah, we could probably find a trade partner. Last team to not make the playoffs, the Baltimore Ravens, are on the clock here. Team looks really good all around. Mark Ingram got a superstar. When did this happen? This happened last year, I guess. Didn't even notice. Good for him. So that's where we stand there. Marquise Brown's an X Factor. Okay. Sure. Whatever. We got Mark Andrews, Dick Boyle, Hayden Hurst. Really just a well-built team all around. As I guess we do need a linebacker replacement for Reggie Ragland, as he seems to have regressed. That or he just sucks. I think he just sucks. Corners are good. I think we just look at middle linebacker. Or 3-4 or 4-3 outside linebacker moving to the inside. Could get the running back. I mean, Mark Ingram is 31. I mean, we don't have a backup. I mean, 1-year deal. Could sit a year behind him. Think we do it. That means we have trust in Reggie Ragland. And I do have trust in Reggie Ragland, you know? So we're going to take the running back. We're going to take Tyrus Maxwell. Number 4 in true talent. Oh my god, 95 speed. 94 excel. Whew. And a hidden dev. Did I forget to mention hidden dev? He's a hidden dev. Arizona Cardinals here. Let's see what they got here. So they need a little bit of O-line help, but again, the O-lines are far away. They're far and few between. Zach Allen's not developing like I thought he would. So we might have to get a new O-lineman. Not O-lineman, D-lineman. So we could get Ty Macklin here. Bit of a reach. But I may have to pull the trigger. We could get Brian Cleveland and move him inside. I mean, he'll be slightly undersized. Could get Javonte Morris. But he's finesse move. He's a 4-3 inside guy. Or we could just do the safe pick here and get the offensive lineman. I mean, do we even need offensive linemen? Do we actually need offensive linemen? I guess we do. Justin Pugh is really old, is he not? 31. Yikes. 2 years left in that deal. Gross. Might have to pull that trigger, though. As Gaylord is young. Humphreys, I'm pretty sure, is... he's okay. So, yeah, might have to get that left guard. Justin Pugh is not at a good age right now. Could probably get away with cutting him, too. Leon Jackson. 74 normal, so see, we broke even. We got a guy that's actually going to develop. Next pick here for the LA Rams. I forgot that they had multiple firsts because we traded Jalen Ramsey. I forgot about that. So we got another pick for them. I think we pulled the trigger on Brian Cleveland this time, or we could get Javonte Morris. Who did we draft last time? Got the corner, Van Dyke. So we could get, we're gonna get Cleveland or Morris. I mean, let's see who's more of a concern here. I feel like Morris we could just put at right end and get away with it. Yeah, we could easily put him at right end and get away with it. As we already got our outside linebackers. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. I think we're gonna go with Morris. And put him at right end. I mean, he's a finesse move guy. So end would work. 76 hidden dev, 83 finesse move, 81 block shot, 79 speed. Wow, this guy's a D tackle. Are you sure about that? 300 pounds. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Number 99. I mean, it's gonna compete with Aaron Donald. I don't know who's gonna win that one. But we're definitely gonna put him at D end. To the Jets. Their offense is a little lackluster in overall. They need offensive line. That's really it. They really need an offensive line. So we could go and get what's his face. We get Justin Pugh after this. But, wow. We really need an O-line. Let's just take the best O-lineman available. This guy's projected mid-second. I don't know if I should take him. Just see if there's a slightly better alignment here. This guy's projected late second. I might have to be stuck with one of those two. Right guard. Left. We had to go to left tackle. 33 reps. 70 overall, not bad. It's an instant upgrade. 76 pass blocking too. It's a good pick. We had to take an offensive lineman. Next up is the Browns, who are still the better, well-built team in the league. Do need offensive line help though. . Tackles specifically. And that's really it. I mean, scheme fit, safety, so he'll develop a little faster. So I guess we take that other guy I was just looking at. There's just 2 offensive linemen. I think we go with the other guy. Which was, I forgot his name. This guy here. Jay Carey, move him to tackle. I don't know if you'll like the change, but we'll do it anyway. 69 normal. Yikes. No other choice, though. So, move him to tackle. Up is the Packers. Now, we drafted a quarterback in the first round last year who's now only a 61. I mean, he was a 52 last year, so I guess he's developing pretty nice. Offensive line needs work. A lot of work. Defensively, you know, we could move. Well, we're gonna move Laval Joseph to left end anyway. That was my plan this whole time. I forgot to do that, so I might as well do it now. So the question is, like, what do we do with we gotta take the best O lineman. It's our only choice here. It really is our only choice. Best O lineman, it's a 4th round talent. Is there anyone else? Here we go. We're gonna have to take this guy. We have to. We need no lineman. He's still pretty good. Jermaine Bullocks. 67. Not the worst, but I mean, instant help on the O-line. The Chiefs. And they need help on the O-line too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, not as bad as the other team, though. I mean, the Packers are really bad. Middle linebacker's a little bad there, too. Corner is bad. So we go corner or linebacker is the way I see it. I think we were the best out of those. Corner, this guy's projected 2nd. Linebacker, this guy's a power rusher, though. Shit. This guy, Chance Small. Nah, his cover stats aren't good. Kendrick Davidson? Nah, I'm going too far. Oh, wait, this guy's projected 1st round. Zach Griffin. Welcome to the team. Right around where we should have drafted him anyway. 93 speed, 92 excel. Not a bad pick. Chargers, who are in a really good spot and have a shit ton of cap space for reasons I don't understand. But we need an offensive lineman, and that's it. I really think that's it. Just a left tackle. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we could get that defensive tackle that I was just looking at. I did scroll down a lot to find him, though. There really is no other good offensive lineman or defensive lineman. This guy, Kendrick Davidson, looks really good. Could get him. No one else really looks as good. I mean, let's go to the O-lineman. 4th. We didn't scout anyone here. That guy's already bad, so it's not a good sign. I mean, this guy, early 2nd, I guess we could reach a little, put him at tackle. Wouldn't hurt. Solomon Deegan. Not bad, 70 overall. Pretty good pick. That's the way I see it. The Buccaneers, who have a really good O-line right now. I was going to say the left guard is not, but we have Ali Marpet, who's the left guard. I don't know why he's all the way over there, but he is. So offensive line looks good to me. Defense looks good to me as well. I mean, guess we get a new free safety, maybe. As that was a 76 at free safety. But even then, I mean, scheme fit power rusher right here in Brian Cleveland. So we could go him. Could get this elusive back in Sean Capers. Actually, might be a really good pick. Let's look here. Let me see something. David Johnson, Ronald Jones. We got Shaq Barrett. And we got Camus. Grugier Hill. I mean, power rushes the scheme fit out right outside. So we can move. What's David Johnson's contract looking like? If he has 1 year left, we might as well draft the running back. I'm pretty sure we signed Camus to a few years. Pretty sure Shaq Barrett has a few years too. David Johnson has 1 year. Let me see something over here. Camus, I want to say I signed long term. Signed to a 3. Shaq Barrett, I'm pretty sure has a few years left. Let me see something. Shaq Barrett. He's 2 years. I think we go with the running back. Ronald Jones clearly is not. I mean, we have to trade for David Johnson, so. Brian Cleveland is a scheme fit, though. Nah, I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go Capers. 74 hidden. 5'8". He's a small dude, but very elusive. It's a good pick. The Chicago don't. They have a first round pick? Shouldn't this be the Raiders pick? Or did they trade this pick? I'm confused here. Hang on. Just want to make sure of something. Did the Raiders... Did they pick twice already? Hang on. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're in year 3. I'm retarded. This is a Bears pick. Okay. So the Bears... What do they need here? They just need a right guard. Defense. They need a right... Oh, they need a linebacker? There we go. Brian Cleveland. Let's get him. Let's finally bring him home to a team. Did my game just crash? I feel like that's 2 years in a row. It crashed on 29. We could take Brian Cleveland, hopefully. We can. 71. Perfect pick. There we go. All 3 picks here. Colts are on the clock. Their team is in 88. Wow, they are in really good shape. Oh my god, they're in really good shape. Do we even need it? Do we even need anyone? What's Touré's overall age? 26. Do we even need anyone? Oh my god. Should we just go best player available? Which in my opinion is probably going to be Roy Nails. But they don't need another receiver. They really don't. He's not even going to play. God damn it. The next players are receivers as well. Speed rusher Andrew Pearson. Boom. 70 hidden dev. There we go. 84 speed, 83 excel, 80 finesse move. That'll replace Touré next year. And I forgot who we drafted already in this draft for them. They had an early pick, I remember that. Drafted a linebacker. So now I think we should go... Don't think we need a receiver. Do we need a safety? We could probably get Jerome Boston. Or we get this corner here. Or we get Davidson, who's a scheme fit. But I don't think they need us. I don't think they need him. Do they need... That's Davidson, dude? They have Godshow. Jaquiski Tart. Bobby McCain. Could get a safety and just move him. I mean, Bobby McCain's 28. 2 years left. Maybe not. Could get a left guard, I guess. Yeah, we get a left guard. Let's look at left guards. Or a lineman in general. But like, it's crazy that they have all these people ranked above them. Damn. Really isn't. Chauncey Divins. He's projected first round. Same with this dude. Le'Veon Forbes and move him to strong safety as he's a zone scheme. Yeah, let's get him. Hidden Dev. 71. 88 speed. 76 zones. 79 hit power. We'll take him in place of Bobby McCain. Oh, he's the Super Bowl champs. Their team is filled to the brim. So I don't even think we need anyone here. Maybe an outside linebacker. But even then, like, there's a lot of good outside linebackers out here. We could get this dude here. Emmanuel Langford. Because I think we need one, right? If we need one, we'll take him. Because I can see corners are available. I'm pretty sure we needed an outside linebacker. We did. Don't really need the corners. So we can get the outside linebacker. Move him to the right. And then we'll send the rest of the draft. But first, let's see Emmanuel Langford here. I see he's a scheme fit, but we don't know if he's good or not. Then again, we don't know who is good. So let's draft Langford. Scheme fit anyway. Hidden Dev. I'll take it. I'll take the Hidden Dev. Quick recap of how everyone did. I guess since we're on the Bears, we'll just look at the Bears and then we'll just go to all. See if this guy's. Do we have any special dev traits here? He got a hidden dev in Sidney Gilmore here. Is that a good dev trait? Or is it just star? It's just star. He might get some snaps. We'll see. They drafted a QB. Not who I wanted to look at. Drafted Phil Giles, who is awful. Okay. So just a quick reminder, first overall pick was Sean Wooten. 75 hidden dev. What kind of trait does he have? He has a star. Should still be pretty good. Should be a eventual franchise receiver for them. Leon Connor with the second overall pick, 71 overall with an X factor. What? Oh my god. Okay, good for Leon Connor. He's an X factor. I gotta make sure he starts right away. And the Giants drafted Bart LaMontagne. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Oh my god, he's also an X factor. No way, dude. Okay, now we gotta check if Anthony Craig was, because we did draft 3 linebackers in a row. Could we get 3 straight X factors? Superstar. Wow. We're gonna move him to left outside anyway. The quarterback that was taken was Wyatt McKinley, first quarterback off the board. Drafted to the Steelers, who is a star. Totally fine with me. So we got to make sure Leon Connor starts. Let me just do that real quick. Knowing my luck, they're going to put Jamie Collins in over him. He's not going to get any reps. Might as well just cut Jamie Collins right now, honestly. X Factor, man. Oh my god. Can we cut Jamie Collins? Maybe. I don't know. That's insane. And the Giants also got that X Factor quarterback. Linebacker. Now, I mean, in my opinion, I'd rather have Deion Buchanan as the number 2. And Montagna as number 1. Because, I mean, Deion Buchanan's faster. Al Ogletree too slow. good for them, man. Good draft. So overall player in the draft was Terrell Harris, 78 hidden dev. He's going to take Von Miller's place after his year is up. Just want to see what dev trait he has. Superstar dev. That's amazing. Good for him, too. Can I sort of by position here? Can I see like the QBs that were taken? I can. So the next quarterback taken in the draft looks like it was Robert Peck here by the Raiders. Ooh, hidden dev. Superstar dev. Might have to do something. I don't know. Give him some reps during the preseason, that's for sure. See how fast he develops. Brendan Dillard looked really good in the draft too. Was a tight end for the Jaguars. He is a star. That's good. Who's that running back? Tyus Maxwell. That's Mark Ingram's future replacement as well. Star dev. Overall, draft looked great. I think this is a much better draft than last year. The Vikings really revamped their team here. Really good draft overall. So, the Vikings in particular, because we are completely rebuilding them. Drafted a star corner, who's a 76. And then a 75 D tackle in Daniel Perkins, who has started as well. Josh Blaylock, too. Hidden dev. 65 overall. Who has star dev. Look at this, man. Rebuilding their core. Hidden dev, too. Oh, my God. Star dev. Look at this. We're completely rebuilding this core. Drafted a quarterback in Jamie Denton. I mean, I guess we'll play with both quarterbacks they have in what's it called? In preseason, see who plays better. And Ralph Merritt does not look good at all. Nah, I want to take a look at the Steelers, actually. I want to make sure they didn't draft the quarterback right after I did. No, they didn't. Okay, good. They didn't draft any other quarterbacks. Good. So they got the quarterback of the future in Wyatt McKinley, who is a clone of Cam Newton's younger self. So that's good. As the next episode, we will start year 3. And should be an interesting year, man. Should be a very interesting year. We gotta fix all the players and move them around to the right positions and whatnot. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all that crazy stuff down below, and I'll see you in the next one.